Welcome back. My name is VassaOlga. Please join our makeup community, makeup family. Subscribe to the channel. Today I'm gonna tell you some products that I believe are trash and they deserve to be thrown away, or probably just get them somewhere really deep in the corner and just forget about this product. So not all of them like as horrible as I describe it right now, but we shall see. Okay, let's get started. The first product that I'm gonna discuss with you is Pro Supreme Matte Lip Pigment Show. This is from Makeup Revolution. The color is incredible. I love really deep chocolate colors. Please don't buy matte creamy lipsticks. The formula is bad. First of all, it has some spots when you apply it, and especially like Obsession collection was horrible, so I had to throw away the lipstick. Okay, but why do I keep this lipstick? My lips right now are covered with this lipstick, matte lipstick, but it's not like full coverage. I kind of, add a little bit in the corners of my lips and then just cover with a little bit different lipstick. The one from Makeup Revolution as well, but the good version, the one that is not liquid lipstick, is just kind of like a stick, and a little bit of my lip gloss. So with some different products you can definitely use it, but without anything like this, I won't recommend you this product. Like, this doesn't worth money, so it's just like really trashy. The second product that I have, Maybelline New York Super Stay Matte Ink. The formula is nice, I can tell you this for sure, but first of all, it's really hard to take off this lipstick even with a makeup remover. And when I covered my lips once again with this product, it was weird. When I started drinking some tea or water, it started cracking right here from the inner part of my lip. So while I was drinking, I had this horrible feeling, that I don't really have any lipstick inside, or not like inside, but from my inner part of the lip, and it was just like a blank space, which was really weird. And the rest of my lip had this lipstick, so as well as my previous lipstick, I actually combined this one with something different. They're not trashy, I wouldn't throw them away, but I want you to know that it might be a problem for you guys, so just take a notice. The next thing that I'm going to share is Makeup Revolution as well, Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I'm going to tell you that this product is pricey. It's not like super pricey. It's not a $68 foundation from Gucci, not like this, but this is definitely not my favorite product as well, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't really like how it covers me. I mean, I've been using this, but I prefer to mix it with a little bit different kind of foundations, and I haven't used this foundation for quite a while, probably for a month or a couple of months. It's a full coverage, but I don't know, something this formula isn't right in my opinion. It starts creasing badly. When I start blending this out, it looks fine for a couple of minutes, but then everything starts creasing. I have this dense feeling, and I actually personally don't like this product. I know that Nikki Tutorials, other bloggers, they've been telling lots of different and really nice things about this foundation in particular, but I personally don't really like it. I don't really use it. My favorite is from Wet n Wild, and I kind of like liquid version of Wet n Wild. But I have a stick foundation as well. It covers my pores really well, especially on my nose. Another product I have from More Makeup Academy, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm kind of like wearing this right now. But this one is a no for me, like Essence All About Matte T-Zone Primer Stick. Okay, about this stick, I know that I've been using this a couple of times in my channel. If you don't really have it, it's not a miss. So this product, it doesn't really harm my face, my structure, my pores, whatever. It doesn't have any kind of like bad effect, but at the same time I have no difference between when I apply this and when I don't apply it. And there's like, why would I need this product if I don't really see any difference? It doesn't really hydrate my face, it doesn't really dry my face, it does nothing, like at all. If you use it, you just like, if you have it, I use it only when I want to use it, just because I have it and I don't really want to throw it away because I spent my own money. Do you really need this? I don't really think so. Moving next, this is again another product from Makeup Revolution, and it's just not because I hate Makeup Revolution. I have lots of different products from Makeup Revolution, but probably I have so many different products that I've noticed that some of them are not working for me, and some products from other brands I don't really have that much. And okay, let's just carry on. Makeup Revolution False Lash Glue. False Lash Glue is bad. It's really bad. Every single time I apply this false lash glue, my lashes come off really, really quickly. I'm on a date with my husband and we are sitting and having a good night, and he's like, your lash came off. And I'm like, what? I've just applied my makeup about like an hour ago and this is not okay, this is not good. Which leads us to this Makeup Revolution False Lash Glue. I think that the problem is in this not working. So this one is from Makeup Revolution as well. When I started my experiment with Morphe palettes, this primer was, sucks. Literally, this was the worst primer you could have wished for, because I don't know, I applied and I guess right at the end of my makeup it started creasing. So when I used my NYX primer, I didn't have any kind of problem like that. I don't know, is it a problem with this primer or with all primers from Makeup Revolution? I have no idea, but this primer doesn't work for me. But when I used it with Makeup Revolution eyeshadows, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it started creasing about in 3-4 hours, probably 5, I don't know. And with mask. So with mask, it just failed completely. My NYX primer is starting creasing in like 7 hours when I wear a mask. And this one is just like an hour or probably in 2 hours it starts creasing. The formula is different, it's not sticky. My NYX eye primer is really sticky and it kind of like glutening my shadows, and it's good. Another product from Makeup Revolution that I really don't like is Obsession Moon Glow. I love this product. It's so beautiful. It's so perfect. But it has so many different tiny sparkles inside. And as soon as I start using this, this plastic pimple, it doesn't work. It's covered with this shimmer inside, and I asked my husband a few times to clean it so I could use it, and then just like I used it once and then it's stuck again. They should have resolved the issue, because you sell this product, then this product should work for me, and when it doesn't, then just what's the point in it? This complaint not about this whole product, this whole thing. It's mostly about the function. This is from Maybelline, and I know that there's so many different people out there who are like, oh my god, I love this concealer is so good and whatever. And yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this. It's really affordable, it's really creamy, and I really like the color palette, the color range that it offer. But it's so thick. I mean, it's super thick. It's kind of like blocking my pores. And I have my foundation, like my whole face covered with my foundation. And as soon as I apply this concealer, it's like a brick, like here, like here. I mean, I can't set it with my powder. I really can see through my powder this product. So I use this one for my lids. I kind of like it for my lids. It works because it's not that watery, it's not that liquidy. That's why I kind of grab a brush and then I just apply this and create some really nice wing. So today I did a cut crease. I won't use this concealer as a base. I would use it as an eyelid base. Wet n Wild retraceable brow pencil. What I hate about this pencil, I really like this spoolie from one side, and from another side a really nice brown, kind of like, I would say this is kind of like blonde color probably, but it's a little bit, in my opinion, thick, you know? So it's really hard for me to create a shape. I prefer to use my brush with my brow pomade, or I like to use some pencils that I can sharpen and there's nothing else to do with them. So there are like 3 more products that I kind of like don't use and I won't recommend them. This is another product from Makeup Revolution SFX. I don't know if they still have this, if it's still in stock, but if they do have the same product or really close to this one, then I wouldn't recommend this. So you have lots of different creamy eyeshadows. I kind of get it. Yeah, I love this creamy consistency, but what I really hate is that as soon as you apply it, like, okay, and it doesn't really matter if you use your eye primer, if you don't use a primer, if I have a face primer from e.l.f. or other brand, it doesn't look good. It starts creasing. It's so creamy that even setting with some powdery products, it doesn't really help. I don't know the problem. It doesn't dry. I mean, you know, it's so creamy that I thought as soon as you apply it, it starts kind of like drying out, but it doesn't. It's a problem, in my opinion, because it starts creasing. It's creamy, okay? And any creamy product is gonna crease eventually. BH. So disappointing. I mean, literally. Take me back to Brazil. I've been having this for so long, but it doesn't work. And when I say it doesn't work, I mean it. It doesn't work at all. Like, at all. This mirror is broken, so when I'm talking about like this row with velvet colors, it's the worst eyeshadows I've ever owned. I applied them and in a minute or so they were completely off. And another thing that I've noticed about this palette is that it has similar colors. This pink and this pink colors, they're the same, as well as this one with a little bit of this. So when you apply it, you can't spot a difference. There's just like lots of them, but they're the same. 35 color pressed pigment palette, but you don't really get 35 colors. You get I don't know, hardly 20 colors, because most of them are really the same. It wipes off, they're creasing, they're the same. That I don't really use this palette. I don't know why I still keep it, probably to film this video, but it was pricey. In my opinion, for BH palettes, this was pricey. The cost was like 18 bucks. The price was outrageous and ridiculous. It's my personal thing that doesn't work for me. I'm not telling you that it's not gonna work for you or for your parents or your friends, whatever, but just for me, it doesn't work, and I think that it's a little bit overhyped, overpriced, and I don't know. Last but not least product is from Makeup Revolution as well. You know, so many different products from Makeup Revolution. Max Reloaded palette from Makeup Revolution is the example of some eyeshadows that I don't even know what's wrong with this palette. Pale colors, when I use them, I have to dip into this palette so many times that I'm just like a little bit tired. There's so many different colors that I wouldn't put here just because they're the same. Like this, like this color and this one, they're the same, as well as these two colors. It's not like that they're the same in the pan, but when you transfer them on your lids, they look the same. Weird, yeah? I kind of like this really dark chocolate color as a concept. This palette is great, but as soon as I started using this, I didn't understand. They could have done less colors, but put a little bit more effort in this palette, in my opinion. So I just don't really use it that often because these colors, they're a little bit different on my lids. Like not as good as in the pan. It's mostly about pigmentation and about color range. It says like it's 45 colors, but at the same time, do we get 45? No, we don't. We just get like, I don't know, 20 max. Okay guys, this concludes my video where I kind of shared my opinion. I wouldn't use these products. They're not working for me. Probably they're gonna work for you, but some products, they weren't really affordable. They weren't pricey, but they were like a middle range price. And that's it guys. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye.